Hi everyone, it's Matrix. In this updated video I'm going to show you guys all the working Tombstone glitches after patch 1.36. I've added on 2 more Tombstone glitches that you can do to unlock schematics and to dupe, to stash and whatever. I'm going to explain you how to set up your first Tombstone, how to share to 2 friends in one match, how to keep your Tombstone after Act 4, how to solo unlock schematics and how to duplicate to your acquisition stash. If you finished Act 2 or 3 already, but also if you just only have Act 4 open. So it is super useful for you guys to know everything after the hotfix on Season 1, how to duplicate and all that with everything to do with Tombstone glitch here on Modern Warfare 3. Before we get started, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. If you want to see more Modern Warfare 3 zombie glitches, hit the bell. If you want to stay up to date, drop us a like for today. And also, if you want to buy any of the Modern Warfare 3 services, just join my Discord and DM me. I can help you out with camos, with bot lobbies. Grind out the camos yourself, max out your weapons, or you want to buy schematics, to join my Discord, DM me. The link is in the YouTube description of my video. I'm gonna start with the most important glitches on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies after Season 1's latest update. And the first and most important one is how to set up your Tombstone. Then we're gonna show you how to stash it back to your acquisition stash, so you can stash up and hamster items. And then I'm gonna show you how to dupe to 2 friends in one game, which is a huge time saver glitch. After that I'm going to show you how to keep your Tombstone after the Act 4 mission, and finally I will show you a schematic unlock glitch. The first thing that you need to do is to set up Tombstone if you have lost everything or you're just starting today right now. So all you need to have is a friend with max money and some schematic or items, whatever you want. We're not going to show you how to duplicate money from scratch because that's a very long explanation. You don't even want to do that because everyone has a friend by now with max essence. And if not, just join my Discord, go into the zombie chats, and there will be people happy to help you out to give you max essence or items as well. Now let's get started with the first glitch, is how to set up the Tombstone. Now all you need to do, and that's the first and most important thing, drink a Tombstone and then receive all the items. You can do it the other way around as well. Receive all the items, drink Tombstone and then die. That's the most important, that you have Tombstone soda equipped. So you drank the soda. Then all you want to die and bleed out. When you come back the next game, you will see that your Tombstone is there with the items and the money you have stashed. Most important thing is that you have a big backpack equipped as well, an extra one on top. So 1 equipped and 1 in your backpack, so you can always equip the big backpack when you come back and loot your items. And then from there on you can freely use them in game. You can use them up, you can use your weapons, whatever, as long as you close the app after you are done with your missions or whatever you was doing on the zombie match. So here you can see I can use my weapons, then I can just hard close my game here by dashboarding, and then when I come back in the next game you will see I have still the same items. In the next glitch I'm going to explain you how to duplicate it back to your acquisition stash. And guys, you cannot bring back schematic items to your stash, you can only unlock them by exfilling them once. If you want to duplicate schematics, you can only duplicate it from a friend, get the schematics, die with Tombstone, and they will be in your Tombstone. And that is that. And then you can exfil with them, but you cannot duplicate them to your acquisition stash. That's only the usable items. But to have usable items is very, very useful because the schematics have a long cooldown, especially the rare schematics, so you definitely want to stash up your in-game usable items. And the first way of showing this is if you haven't unlocked Act 2 or Act 3 mission, the end mission where you have the exfiltration chopper. So you only have Act 4, which everyone can do because Act 4 is open to anyone to do. So let's get started with how to duplicate items to your acquisition stash when you only have the Act 4 mission open. So first off, select the Act 4 mission, which everyone can do of you. You don't have to be finished with Act 3. Everyone can do this. So just select the Act 4 mission and then start up the game again. So we're going to go to our Tombstone now and we're going to bring back the non-schematic items because that are the only ones that you can duplicate to our acquisition stash. So all you need to do is loot your Tombstone, then locate the Dark Ether Rift from the Act 4 mission, and then once we go there, all we want to do is the same what we did with the exfil chopper method before. So now we're going to activate the Dark Ether Rift, and then when it starts teleporting, when you go in and you see the warping in the background, as soon as it starts warping you, you want to close the app immediately. So be very quick with that. And then when you start the game up again, you will see everything will be in your rucksack, and only the non-schematic items you can unequip to your stash. So you can build up a stash with the non-schematic items, the usable in-game items. The schematic items will be lost out of this rucksack, but they obviously will still be in your Tombstone, because we did the anomaly close app glitch, so to say, and always when you come back, then it will be in your Tombstone if you have done the glitch correctly, of course that is. And the schematics, if you want to dupe those, you can only dupe those to friends in games. So you will, for example, give your schematics to him, then he can set it in his Tombstone, and then you can close your app, and then when you will be back, you will still have your schematics. If you find that important to have schematics, then that's the way to do that. If you want to duplicate non-schematics, then you can do the anomaly glitch. But there's another way too, if you have Act 2 and 3 opened. And I'm going to show you that way now, because I think that is by far the easiest method to duplicate items to your acquisition stash back in the menu. So in the next clip I'm going to explain you guys how to duplicate to your acquisition stash if you have Act 2 and 3 missions opened, which are by far the easiest way. So listen to the next video tutorial for that. Here in today's video, how to maximize your acquisition stash glitch without losing it, here on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to enlarge your acquisition stats. You guys should start hamstering before they patch the Tombstone glitch. And if you're new to the channel, by the way, and you want to see more glitches in Modern Warfare 3, Zombies, multiplayer, and Warzone, make sure to subscribe guys, hit the bell, and also for this glitch today, please drop us a fat like. Can we hit 77 today? That would be absolutely awesome. All you need to have is Act 2 opened or Act 3, and you can use the exfiltration helicopters from Act 2 or Act 3. So one is called Extraction and the other one is called Shepherd. You must use one of these two choppers, the other ones will not work, but you can also use the Act 4 anomaly. But for me, this one, the extraction choppers are much easier because you have to do with way less zombies than near the bad signal. So I always use the extraction helicopters, because once you are in the helicopter, no zombie can attack you anymore. And while you are doing the anomaly from Act 4, they can still actually kill you in the countdown. So once you are in the chopper, you want to close your app as soon as you see your screen turns black in the background. So I always watch at the window. It's very vague, but when you'll see it yourself, and once you see the screen turns black, you immediately close your app. Once you have closed your app, we're going to start up the game, and you will see that in your rucksack you will have all the items that you just have brought back to the game and duplicated at the same time, because the next game Tombstone will still be there, and at the same time you brought them back and you unequip them and you stashed them in your acquisition stash. So now I have 101 items in my stash. We're going to continue doing this. I'll show it a couple times more, and then I'll tell you why it's not bugging out for me and how to prevent it bugging out. Let's go to a couple games more first to show you the helicopter locations and repeat the process a couple times more. So we are collecting our Tombstone once again. We're gonna find the location of the Shepherd or the extraction helicopter again. We go to the helicopter, we jump in the helicopter, and we're gonna close the app as soon as the screen turns black. Then we see we are at 110 items of the stash. Next game up, we're gonna do the same process, collect the Tombstone, go in the helicopter, close the app when the screen turns black. And after this game we are unequipping the items, and we are at 119 items. So the last game after, we are at 129 items, and now I'm going to show you what we think why the Tombstone is glitching out and your stash might glitch out. After every 5 games or so, you should reset your Tombstone to another location with a couple other items, because your stash can't glitch out once you are over 10 and you have like 20 items, for example. Why would it crash at 127 items? I mean, you are going over the 10 items already when you have like 11 or 20 for so. And some people are saying like, yeah, you can keep 20 or 30 or 50 and then it won't glitch out. That doesn't make any sense. The only thing that they could have prevent us from doing the stash glitch is by determining how many times you looted your Tombstone and you looted it like 5 times and repeatedly with the same items, that could be like recognized by the game. So they could have brought in a code where it recognizes that you are looting your tombstone like 5 times in a row on the same spot and with the same items. So therefore, I say reset your tombstone every 5 games with some other items. So I equipped self-revive this time and another item to change it up a little bit. And also on top of that, you are glitching your tombstone over and over again, the same tombstone, and that can also cause the tombstone to bug out. So therefore you also want to reset your tombstone so once in a while with a complete new tombstone soda. So I'm going back to my favorite spot where I put my tombstone, because there's the crane right here. You can sit on top of the crane and not be disturbed by any zombies. Especially very handy if you want to share with your friends all the items from your tombstone, or you just want to locate all the locations you want to go to in the map next to your missions or whatever you want to do. So I always come to this crane, go on top of the crane, look at the mini-map, where I want to go, what I need to do, share the items on top of the crane with my friends. So this is really the best spot to trade and to start off with in the zombie map and go wherever you want to go. Now, like I said, I reset my tombstone right here, so all I need to do now, I drank another tombstone, I have changed a couple items, and I'm just gonna jump off the tower and I'm gonna kill myself again and reset my tombstone. And then we can restart the whole process over again, do another 5 games of stashing, and stash as long as you think you need be, as long as you need so many items, whatever count you want to go for. I have seen a guy that had 239 items out of 10 in his stash, and he didn't have any problems whatsoever as well. Of course, this might be different on console or PC. I'm on a PlayStation 5. If you are on an Xbox or on a PC, that can work a bit different. I don't know that for sure because I can't double check on this. Well, anyways, I go by this rule: reset your tombstone every 5 matches or so to stay safe, to make a new tombstone glitch, so you won't bug out your tombstone so many times that it starts to bug out your whole system or your whole account, whatever. So that's how to prevent that. And here you see that I have 126 items. I even went for 143 items and still everything was fine. I still have them now. So you might want to do this as well, and I hope it works out for you the same as it does for me. And now let's move over to the last working tombstone glitch of today, is how to duplicate to 2 friends in one game, which is a huge time saver glitch. So listen to the next clip and you'll learn how to do this. In today's video I got a crazy new glitch on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, how to duplicate your complete tombstone to 2 friends in one game. This is a huge time saver glitch. We're gonna dupe everything from my tombstone to my one mate and then to the other mate in this one very game. This is super overpowered because it is a huge time saver. I'm gonna do an in-game explanation this time, so I hope you guys like it. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and let's get started. This is a fast way to dupe to 2 friends at once when they both have nothing. The first step is that it is very important that they both have big backpacks equipped, which you can bring as the host, sort of say. So they don't have tombstones, but it's important that they both have equipped tombstones before you start this glitch. And what we're gonna do with this glitch is I'm gonna give all my stuff in my tombstone to Dutchy, and he is gonna give it right away in this game to Legit as well. And then the next game they both have what I'm gonna give them out of my tombstone. So I'm gonna collect my stuff first. I'm gonna collect these things right here. So I'm gonna give him the big backpack. He has it equipped already, so he can stow the big backpack, so he has an extra big backpack when he comes back in the. And now I'm gonna give him the materials that I loot for him. So this, and this, and then my last but not least, the self-revive, which is always handy to have. That's the last one. And then obviously I'm gonna give him all my money as well. And now I given him everything that I want to give to him out of my tombstone, which is now empty. Obviously I gave it to him. Now all he needs to do is die and then bleed out. So he's bleed out. Now we're gonna revive him.
Let's get you out of this shite.
And now everything that I just gave, he's gonna give to legit in this same very game. So he's gonna stow a backpack, all the stuff I gave him, he's gonna give to legit. And he's gonna do the same thing in this one single match. This is just like an add-on to the glitch to make it faster, because you can help 2 friends in just one game. Now he's giving all the money as well to him, and it looks like he's gonna lose it, but obviously he's not. So he gave everything to him. He's gonna collect all the money and all that. Okay, now legit is gonna kill himself.
Breach drone is the strongest.
Yeah, and he's gonna bleed out all the way. Bleed out all the way, yes. Now he's gonna revive him. This is just a huge time saver glitch add-on on the duplication glitch. So now I'll show it from his perspective, because you think you drink Tombstone and you collected all these items and then you bleed out completely and they revive you. You lost your Tombstone, but that is just part of the glitch. You have not lost your Tombstone, you just have set it. So once I revived, either the first or the second player will be revived for doing this glitch in this one game. You will see this in your screen, like you won't have any Tombstone anymore. But that's part of the glitch, that's normal. You will have a Tombstone and it will be there the next game. So both guys died now with Tombstone, and that will mean that their Tombstones will disappear out of the in the bottom, you know, where it says that you have Tombstone, but it doesn't matter. You still will have the Tombstone. They're just gonna both leave the match now, and that their Tombstones will still be here. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So they should not close the app like we normally do, but they should just leave the match by pressing options and then just leave match. If you don't do it that way, the glitch won't work. And after your friends have normally left the game, you should just close your app not to lose your Tombstone. So make sure that you are closing your app. Okay, here we are back at our Tombstones again, and you see that Warzone has his Tombstone and legit has his Tombstone right here. Yeah, you see the money going up on all of them. You see the money left, and we all have our stuff right here. And now we can just equip our big backpack and then stow whatever we want to stow and have with us. And don't forget, if you use your Tombstone items now out of your Tombstone, just do whatever you want to do in the zombie mission that you are in. But if you want to keep your Tombstone with all the items, you should just close your apps. So hard close, that means like dashboarding, so closing the app completely, and then your Tombstone will be there the next game again. Now let's move on to the next glitch on how to keep your Tombstone after you have done the bad signal anomaly or the Act 4 missions. This is a super useful glitch, will save you a lot of time to set up new Tombstones each time again. You can save yourself all that time and go into Act 4 or bad signal, kill some mega abominations or the worm, or do whatever you want to do in Act 4 and still keep your Tombstone. So let's get started with this glitch. To start off this glitch, you want to make sure that you have activated Act 4 obviously, so the anomaly is active, or the ether portal. Then select the weapon that you need in the mission, and preferably you want to take a Tombstone soda with you. I've just used it up, but to show you guys, you can craft one so you'll have one with you. Then have another friend with you. You can do it with 3 people, with 2 people, doesn't matter, but preferably you want to have one friend. Then come over to your stat Tombstone that you already have with all the legendary items that you're going to use in the Act 4 missions. So again, if you want to keep your Tombstone in Act 4, you want to collect your Tombstone first. Make sure you have a big backpack, preferably stow everything until the Tombstone crumbles. Now I'm going to advise you guys, if you have a friend with a backpack, collect it from him if he doesn't need it, or you want to buy one from the tier 3 zone, and then all you need to do, make sure to collect your Tombstone again. So you equipped one big backpack first, and now you can collect your Tombstone and have a spare one. Because why am I telling you this? Because if you die again, because this is what we need to do to keep the Tombstone in Act 4, you'll have an extra backpack for the next game again. So you can equip that backpack backpack, and you have the room to stow all the legendary items again. That is something that I always do, to have an extra backpack with me, because if you come in with a small backpack, you can't stow all the items, and then you have to go back and forth between buy stations, and you don't want to do that. Now all you need to do now is drink another tombstone again, and remember guys, we are setting up a new tombstone which will stay after Act 4. So now we have set up the new tombstone. We're just gonna die again as usual, but bleed out all the way, and now have our friend revive us in game. And this is basically the old glitch where you can dupe to 2 friends in one game again. This is the same very method, guys, so make sure that your friend revives you when you have died completely, just like this. Now we have set a new tombstone. You won't see a tombstone down anymore in the bottom where it says that you have drank 1 tombstone, but it will still save the tombstone. Then if your friend wants to come along with you and keeps his tombstone as well, he should do the same, drink tombstone, die completely, bleed out, and then you'll revive him. Now you have both set your tombstone again, so my tombstone should be there left down below by the crane, and now we can go into Act 4 or the bad signal anomaly and go into the dark ether. So once we are going into the dark ether, remember one more tip for you guys: don't use up your items before you have set your new tombstone. So now we have set our tombstone for the Act 4, and now we can start using our items and still have them in our tombstone in the next game. That's very important, to not use them before you have died with the tombstone, to keep it for the Act 4 mission. So now we have died, we have set our tombstone for the Act 4 mission, and now we can actually use our items already. Don't use the dog yet. You want to use the dog in the Act 4 once you have arrived in the Act 4. So now all we need to do is go to the anomaly, activate it, and go into the dark ether. And now you guys can do whatever you want in the dark ether. Go for contracts, collect other legendary schematics maybe, or do the actual missions where you have to kill the worm and all that. And now all you want to do, if you want to keep your tombstone, you can do 2 things. You can just close your game again, as you guys have known, and your tombstone will be back right there where we set it. Or you can just play out the game and then use the extract portal to extract out of the mission, and then the tombstone will also still be there. So I'm gonna close my game in this case, because I'm not gonna use the portal this time. But here is to prove. I joined back the next game, and luckily I spawned right at my tombstone, so I can show you guys that my tombstone is right there where I died, and all the legendary items that I use to play with in the Act 4 missions or on the map here in zombies are right in my tombstone again. So even a plus on the exfil, the extract portal, is that all the collected items that you have found in the Act 4 mission, you will have them in the acquisition stash, in the menu, and you could stash them in your acquisition stash as well if they are no schematics, because schematics you can't stash. I've told you guys that before as well, but all the other items you can actually stash and do a stash glitch at the same time. But try to keep it simple. This is just to keep your tombstone and focus on that if you haven't done this a lot. Otherwise it gets too complicated maybe. But hey, if you are further into this glitch and keep all the items, then you know what I'm talking about. And you could exfil with all the items with the extract portal, and you'll have the items then. Now, will you keep your tombstone this way if you do the Act 2 chopper or the Act 3 chopper, the extract chopper? Yes, you will have to tombstone as well if you done it this way, but you don't need to die for that. If you have a set tombstone already, you can use the Act 2 and 3 choppers to duplicate to your stash, but you need to close your game while you're going into the chopper, and just when it turns black, then you need to close your game. If you want to do it that way, you can do it that way too. I've won its Matrix on zombies. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys a real easy glitch to unlock schematics via the contracts, really easy, without being damaged or targeted, because we have a brand new glitch for you guys. It is still kind of RNG to hit schematics in contracts, but at least this way is easy, and you can't be damaged with this whatsoever. So these glitches can definitely help you guys out who are trying to do tier 3 contracts solo. However, if you want to skip the schematic grind altogether, you can just simply simply buy schematics at my Discord. Just join me via the link in the description and then DM me. So the first thing that you want to do, obviously, is get your loadout ready for the tier 3 zone so you can kill zombies more easily, and as well the Mega Abomination or any other contract that you're doing. Then we just want to find a contract, and I'm gonna do eliminate the bounty. Now, gonna warn you, the bounty will not always be in the same spot where I'm gonna do the glitch at, but in this game it was, so I made use of it, and I did it 3 times the same contract, and it spawned at the same location right here. In this case, I had to kill the Mega Abomination, which was right there next to the glitch. So all you want to do now is lure it to the glitch. It's like really nearby. You can see that the bounties will jump back to the original spot where they spawned first, but this spot is like right next to the glitch where you can jump in, and for this glitch you need a Scorcher, wonder weapon, and then you're gonna stand next to the wall, then you're gonna shoot up in the sky, and you will jump through a fake wall, and you are in this glitch. From here on, the Mega Abomination can't kill you, even other zombies or whatever can't kill you. Now all you want to do is shoot the 3 heads of the Mega Abomination and kill it all the way, like I'm doing right here. So I'm gonna skip through this, obviously, because it's gonna take you a little bit, but yeah, without being damaged. So this is super easy. Then you can loot your reward rift, but I do gonna warn you, you are not gonna get a schematic out of this reward rift every time. As you guys know, the schematic drops in reward rifts in tier 3 zone are very random and very RNG. But if you are doing it this way, at least you won't be damaged by the Mega Abomination. You have more chance by getting it out of other contracts, I believe. But this is all for you to try out yourself if you are a solo player especially. You can jump into the left side of the wall as well on the archway. Both archways are fake, so you can try your luck in both of them. Here I've done it like 2 times in this video. I've done it 3 in total. I never got a schematic. Once again, if you do want to have a schematic real quick, just join my Discord and you can share for free in the zombie chat. But if you want to do it like instantly, you need it now, you can buy it from me as well. So all you need to do for that is just DM me. Now the next glitch, what I'm going to show you is a spot that you can't be hurt with. So in this case, I'm trying to kill the Mangler from a contract. So that Mangler is much more harder than any other Mangler if you do this contract in tier 3 zone. And if you stand on this very spot that I found for you guys, you won't be hurt. The zombies won't throw meat at you. They all trying to come around on the ladder on the building. But you can stand right here and shoot and kill the zombies and the Mangler as well. And that way you can unlock the actual or kill the Mangler and then unlock the reward rift. As you guys can see here, this is just another new spot, which is sort of a god mode, semi-god mode spot. If you stand there, you can't be hurt and get another reward unlocked. So I hope I helped you guys out with all these tombstone and schematic glitches here after the patch on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. If you think I did so, drop a like, join my Discord for glitch talk, and I'll see you guys soon. It's MAYTRICKS, ciao ciao.